I went through tons of different things. But yes, I know. That kind of sounds familiar. It might have been that, yeah. Yeah. But it's lovely to have you here. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you. How are you? Neil the Flippin' Seal, welcome in. Good boys. Yes, I can do good boys. I can. But yes, again, I don't know if I forgot to say it or not. So sorry. I just started stream, so I was not expecting a raid already. But if you're from my stream, you did not come from the raid, and you are not already following Rubite, please, Ruby, I don't know what you go by now, Ruby, I'm assuming? If you're not already following Ruby, please, go give her a follow. Go give her a follow. She is an ASMR artist, and it looks like VR chatter, which is super, super cool. So you should go give her a follow. And she's got the cutest model. So you gotta give her a follow. And by our wonderful, delightful, super duper hyena girl. Oh, that's such a long title. But yeah, I think I wrote X-Star. Yeah, that sounds familiar. Because I was like, I haven't. This is a new user, but like, yes. Clicker training. And I have to pop out some chats really quickly, so I don't forget to read things and don't ignore people, because yep. I don't know, just follow, but welcome in, thank you for the follow. Ruby and Rue is good. I like that. Alright. Are you okay? Yes, you wanna be clicker trained? Who wanted the clicker training? I forgot. I do apologize. It was someone. Dusty, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Nice meeting you again. No worries. Have a wonderful rest of your day, night, whatever it might be. Thank you for the raid. And again, everyone, for my chat, go follow Ruby. Elijah, thank you. Elijah, who's a good boy? You're a good boy. Yes, you are. You're such a good boy. Good boy, Elijah. Very good boy. Next boy, welcome in. Lovely to have you here. Sardan, thank you for the 1 year scam-iversary. Oh my goodness. Thank you. I can't believe it's already 1 year, and thank you so much. Thank you, you're too sweet. If I were to be clicker trained, scammer fonts would be the one I would like to read. Yes. Emotes, let's go. We should have emotes on both Kick and Twitch now, I think. Jaybird, can you see if there's if it's on? I think YouTube only let me upload 4. I think you unlock more emote slots with more memberships, but we'll worry about that later. But yes, if anyone has a trigger request, let me know. Triggers are free as usual. I don't know if I've already told the stream if I've. Oh, there's sub only. YouTube thing. Sorry, Jaber. That's annoying. Lone Wolf, welcome in. Thank you for the What was I saying? I don't know if I've already told the stream, but I passed my driver's test. So this fox has her license. She's getting her master's degree. She's doing real adult shit. Becoming a real human being. Proud of the box? Thank you. You know, the instructor said something that, like, it was like, you missed the maximum needed to pass, but you passed. So I don't know if he meant that I got more than 21 points off, but he passed me anyways, or if it was like I got 20 points off and I like just barely passed. But I passed. A pass is a pass. So yeah. Yes, kisses. Masters, what is your specialization? It is crime analysis. Yes, yes. So I stare at data and I predict where data is going to happen, where crime is going to happen next. Yes, yes. And yeah, I do a lot of fun things. Some of it involves predicting where crime is more likely to happen. Some of it is mapping crime. Some of it is linking cases together. You know, a lot of fun things. Minority Report? I've never seen that movie. Frog. I am doing a capstone project. Yes, yes. It is a capstone project, and I have to analyze 10 years of crime data from Dallas, Texas. And my capstone will be on aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, more specifically gun violence. Yes, yes, yes. There were too many aggravated assaults for me to just analyze for 10 years, so I had to narrow it down to only gun-related incidents. You would not believe the amount of things people get attacked with. Flamethrowers, kitchen knives, machetes, chainsaws, explosives. Yeah, people get very crafty with what they use to harm other people. Grass, thank you for the Kitsune tags. Fortnite, welcome in. Screwdrivers and hammers are just as bad. Yes, just about any common household appliance is very common. Yeah, hammers are very common, saws are very common, axes are very common. Yeah. Hi, Midnight. Good to see you. Welcome in. Yes, I really enjoy my studies. I really enjoy it. It's a lot more fun than my bachelor's was. So. That would be me. I would be the person to attack someone with a flamethrower. Except, I feel like a flamethrower is very ineffective, because you can, like, run away from a flamethrower, you know? With, you know, it only has a certain range, you can't really throw it, otherwise it's, like, not useful as a tool. So you have to, like, hold it, and, like, I feel like it'd be too easy to run away from a Yeah, I mean, they do, like, go pretty far, but, like, the moment you get distance, you're fine, you know? Versus, like, a gun, I can shoot at someone from, like, meters away, right? But, like, personally, if I was going, okay, hypothetically, if I were to commit aggravated assault with a flamethrower, I would probably also make sure to grab, like, some alcohol or some gasoline to go with it, you know? Like maybe, like, splash someone in the face with, like, some alcohol first, and then flamethrower their ass, you know? Hypothetically, I'm not saying that's what you should go do, but, like, so the flames attached to you. And was I using trench warfare to clear the trench? Clear back. Yeah. I don't know anyone who has access to a flamethrower though. So you guys are safe for me. Safe for me for now. Elijah, welcome in. Thank you for your 3 stream streak. Welcome in. Sorry, I automatically say welcome in to anyone who redeems Kitsune tax or who redeems their stream streak. Because it tends to happen at the beginning of, like, once you enter the stream. But some people do chat and then forget to redeem their tax. But it's just a habit I've gotten into. Naoki, welcome in. A lot of players want us most painful ways to die. Yeah. I don't imagine it would be very pleasant. Fluid, welcome in. Thank you for your Kitsune tax. Thank you. Amaterasu, welcome in, welcome in. Hello, Jose, good to see you. Welcome in, welcome in. What about being skinned alive and then burned? Like double whammy them midnight. Where did that come from? A very long story. We were talking about, like, my master's degree, and then we were talking about my capstone project, and then we were talking about, aggravated assault, and then we were talking about using flamethrowers against people, and then we were talking about torture methods. Yeah. All hypothetically, all hypothetically. Of course, of course. We would never harm someone. Alright, chat. Question for you. She only harms the bank account? True, Midnight. I do only harm your bank account. What kind of car should I get now that I have my license? Louis, thank you for your 3 straight. When is the car shopping street? I don't know. When did you recommend a few months ago? I forgot. I'm thinking I'd like a mom car, you know? How often are you driving? Currently, not, but I don't have a car. But once I get a car, I feel like I'd leave the house a lot more. Toyota or Subaru? Okay. Any specific, etiquette? Hello. I'm not gonna try to pronounce that. I'm so sorry. Zinu, I'm Chinese, but I'm extremely whitewashed. I was adopted, so... But I know that's Happy New Year's, but I can't. My Mandarin's terrible. I'm so whitewashed. Honda or Toyota, those are reliable. What are, like, mom cars, though, for Honda? I know what it means. I've taken very, very basic Mandarin classes, but it was like 10 years ago. So, yeah, I need to brush up on my Mandarin. I'm a disgrace to my people. Honda Pilot. I think my mom actually had a Pilot, like, growing up. She She switched it for Civic. For Honda Civic. Cause now she has a tiny car. A tiny Honda. But yeah, she used to have like a big Honda. Are you talking about a van or something? It doesn't need to be a van. But, okay. Hold on. So like, what Hondas are like better? Do the big cars like, are they as good as the tiny ones for mileage and everything? Tiny cars are better for mileage. Oh damn. Damn. Not usually. Okay. Damn. Cause I'd like a car that's good for mileage, but I also kinda do want a a car, a bigger car. Mostly because of my plushies. I guess a big car's not like a necessity, but like chat, I'm just a girl. I need your car knowledge. A good boy for Ezra? Why are you purple midnight? Toyota Corolla? This or Camry? RAV4? I don't know what any of this means. Good boy for Ezra. Ezra? You're such a good boy. Yes, you are. It worked, Midnight. It worked. You're such a good boy, Ezra. Yes, you are. You're such a good boy. You're my good boy. Raider, thank you for your 10 months. Welcome in. Howdy, howdy. The other Midnight. Mod Midnight. Hi, Christian. Welcome in. Mwah. Thank you so much for your 10-month scam anniversary, Raider. I appreciate it. I was ignoring the vampire, so he switched his color to get me to notice him. And it worked. Grumpy Taco, welcome. Early 2000s SUV. Okay, I want to get a used car. It's not going to be new. How many miles? How many miles do I want on it? Right? No more than like how many miles if I get a used car? 10 to 20k? Some 50k. 50k at most. Okay. Is anything more than 50k like not good, car will need maintenance type shit? It's bad? Okay. 50k is high. Okay. Hello, yo. Hello, God after welcome. Interesting. You bought a car with 150k. That's wild. Good boy for grass. Grass. You're such a good boy. Yes, you are. You're such a good boy. You're my good boy. Yes, you are. Yeah. Stop with the clicker. Okay, my bad, my bad. I thought you wanted to be clicker trained. Hi, Kazi. Why the clicker? Cause Chat wants to be clicker trained. Kazi, I already know you're clicker trained. Frog. Yes, we can do the frog. Lunar New Year. Yes, happy Lunar New Year. What's the preferred color for you? Blue or red. But I don't want like the bright blue, you know. I want like the grayish blue. Hi, Hayato, welcome in. Lovely to have you here. Good to see you. Yeah, kitty. Is that how it's gonna be? I know. You all of a sudden want attention. He like goes to sleep before I start stream, and then the moment I start stream, he wants attention. And it's like, you're so silly. I've been paying taxes in like 20 streams. The Kitsune IRS will be showing up at your door. Earrobs, got it, Jaybird. Be careful of 2019 to 2021 cars, why is that? Oh, okay. Ear blowing, good boy for grass, no clicker, and earrobs. Got it. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Grass. You're such a good boy. Yes, you are. You're such a good boy. You're my good boy. Jeepers, that's so foul. That's foul. Don't talk about it, my contract. Francis, welcome in, welcome in. Lovely to have you here. Hello. Caroline's welcome in. I'll get scared anytime you type now. Why? Wait. I don't think I've done anything to like traumatize you over typing. Buddy, I would understand. But like, why do I traumatize you when I have to type? Hi, fantastic. Good to see you. Sorry, give me you know how a lot of ASMR VTubers have, the fear of the DM? Yeah. I normally am DMing someone if you hear typing during stream. No, you know how a lot of ASMR VTubers have, like the lying down kind of models? Like an ASMR specific model where it's either a looped animation or it's an actual rigged model, right? I was talking to an artist. Because I found one for a very, very good price, and I like under $100, under $100. And I really like it. But it's a looped animation. It's not a rigged model. It is a looped animation. But it is a lying down one, and I think it looks nice. I think it would be cool. So, would you guys be interested in that? You might need it? Yeah. Can you DM me? On Discord? I could send you the link. It might take a motion. It wouldn't be a permanent thing. It wouldn't be like a permanent change. It would be like sometimes I stream with a lying down model, and sometimes I stream with this model for ASMR. But it would be a nice change of pace. I also have to get back into VR, visual ASMR streams. Run what by again? Sorry, what? Oh, I'm very confused. Feel free to add me on Discord midnight. It is. I am Tamashi on Discord, by the way. There we go. It's a Chinese studio. It is a Chinese studio midnight. So they do speak all in Chinese. I have a habit of commissioning Chinese artists for like my models. I think I will probably stick with Chinese artists. I don't know. At least for like the VTuber models itself. You know? I like using Chinese artists because of my design is a very Chinese design. So it feels right to have a Chinese artist working on it. Giving back to my people. Yeah. All of my model artists have been Chinese. I've commissioned, I think, my emote artist and my emote artist is Russian, and then my alert artist is Ukrainian. IDK. Sadly, I avoid American artists like the plague because I'm broke as fuck and I can't afford American artists. I need artists with a good exchange rate, you know? Never thought about that. Yeah, the exchange rate goes hard. A lot of the artists that I commission, I have lovely art styles, and if they were American, I probably couldn't afford them. If they were American, I could probably not afford them. Yeah. Sage, welcome in. Thank you for the Kitsune Tax. VR streams, yes. Have you seen? How many of you have seen my VR model? I think most of you probably haven't. It's been a very long time. It's been a very long time since I did a VR stream. Buddy has, God Hunter has. Okay, maybe most of you have. Maybe it hasn't been that long. I think I have. No. Hi, Shadow Realm, welcome in. Good to have you here. Do you want to say it, Lord? Unknown Wolf, welcome in. Espeon's overrated. Espeon's a good Pokemon, what do you mean? I don't know when next VR stream's gonna be. I don't know. I haven't charged my VR headset. It's been forever since I charged my VR headset. So let me just show you it really quickly. Good night, buddy. Take it. Some drawing? Yes, I can. That's the VR model. You can see my face. Isn't that crazy? But yeah. I don't even know the actions anymore. It's been forever. I need to. But I can adjust the face things, but I don't have face tracking for it. It's mouth tracking, but no face tracking. Zach, welcome in. I was just showing chat the VR model. We're not doing a VR ASMR stream. I have a headset, but it's not charged. But some of my chat hasn't seen the VR model. So, yeah. No face tracking yet. I only have the headset and controllers. So no face tracking, no full body tracking. But that's the VR model. That's what it looks like. The VR jiggle physics go crazy. They go so crazy. I remember we threaded the pen. I don't remember. Yeah. I'll have to charge the headset so that we can do VR ASMR again. This is the new full body tracking stuff. It's really cheap. Is that the Tech Expo? I haven't seen it, no. But I've heard that there's some pretty cheap full body tracking that you could get now. Yeah, I do like the jiggle physics I have in VR. VR streams are more laid back. Well, yeah, it was because I was also limited on the triggers I could do. Since I couldn't see with the headset on. Yeah, you just got really unlucky midnight because the only reason the VR stream was stopped was because I unplugged the headset when my PC broke. Good evening, Alan. Do you guys want to see what the what the laying down model would look like, or do you want me to leave that as a surprise to you guys? No matter your call, I'm bad at surprises. I'm bad at surprises. Okay. It's this. It's this. It's a YCH. Right? So they'll, they'll put my hair on it. But like, the outfit's already very similar. Already very, very similar to like my current outfit. Where's the This is their YCH base. It's their YCH base, right? So they'll add the tail, they'll add the ears, they'll change the hairstyle, right? But that's what the laying down model look like. Under $100. I think I think it would be pretty, no? Ooh. Fuck you, SPL. Ooh. A really good deal? Yeah. Yeah, I think so too. I think so too. So, I'm communicating with the artist about that. Kimchi! Oh, you want me to do the actual uwu? Because the points, my bad. Yes. Kimchi, thank you for the 1 year. 1 year's anniversary. I can't believe it's been that long already. Thank you so much. Happy 1 year. Happy 1 year. Hi, it's good to see you. Yeah. Let's see. Alright guys, I'm so sorry. It's gonna be a bit high pitched. Cause it's a new room. So you guys blame SB on it. I fucking hate doing the oohs too. It's so high pitched. I'm not used to this. Alright. I fucking don't do the second time, let's be honest. I know it's foul. It's actual foul behavior. PK the Rider, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Welcome. Good to have you here. I'm gonna have a soundboard. I don't have a soundboard. I have a stream deck. No soundboards, though. yeah. So, what was I saying? What was I yapping about? VR model? Laying down. We already have the VR model. I just need to charge my headset. Laying down ASMR model. And then, what else? Tamashi. Tamashi is getting her own model. I don't know time frames. I don't like rushing my artists. As long as my artists communicate with me, I give them as long as they need. All I ask for my artists is communication. I very rarely will ever set a hard deadline for my artists. So, Tamashi is going to get her own custom model. Same artist that did this current Kokoro model. And I think they said that the artist availability opens up around April or May. So we got some fun new art stuff on the way. Are you gonna use the same rigger? Yes. For Kokoro's model, I worked with a company. It's a Chinese company, and they provide both the art and the rig. And I get a discount if I package bundle the art and rig. So yeah. I will be using the same artist and the same rigger that made Kokoro's model. You want the link? You want the link tonight? Is that what you're gonna ask? It's about it's expensive. It's expensive, but for the quality, I think it's very well worth. It is Kokoro's model costs 2,500. So I think Tama's model will cost around the same. Nejai, good morning, good morning. Yeah, I really like the artist that did Kokoro's model. I like the way they shade. Shade. You said do that. Yeah. My Twitch paychecks are going straight into the model. Okay, but if you think about it this way, it's 1,250 for the art, 1,250 for the rig. Which I think is fair. I think, that's standard. That's standard for like a high quality model. I know some artists that charge like $8,000 for artwork without rig. So I think I think 2,000 is pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, but I will be saving up my Twitch paychecks for the model. The good thing is the artist allows payment plans. They allow payment plans, so I don't have to pay 2,500 immediately. I can break it up into chunks. And I like going back to artists that I've worked with before, I think sometimes, especially with how many scammers are out there, it's reassuring to go back to an artist you've already worked with before and an artist that you trust. Someone's been 30K. 30K. I'd kill to have 30K in the bank, but I don't know if I could like morally spend 30K on my VTuber model. I think 30K is probably more than I pay in rent a year. That's diabolical. Yeah, if I had 30K, I don't think I'd be spending it on a VTuber model. So sorry, chat. So sorry, chat. But if I had 30K, I'm spending it on, I don't know, food, rent, house down payment, new car, yeah, something like that. Yo, are you close? Are you close to that person, Gallant? Oh my god. That person gotta be rich. Kiss up to them. Kiss up to them, Gallant. It's not who I think it is it? It can't be. It can't be. No. No. 98% sure. 98% sure you know. I know them? Wait a minute. 90% sure that I don't know that. Oh, okay. Oh. Okay. Got it. I don't know who it is. Midnight. Got it. Alex, welcome in. Good to have you here. No, it's a lie. What's a lie? Nine. Oh, damn. 99% stinky Yoshi, you gotta take a fucking shower. You gotta take a shower. God fucking damn. Stinkier than a skunk. But yeah, anyways, Gallant, that person that you know that spent 30, kiss up to them. Yep. Become their best friend. Become their best friend. In hope to profit a fraction of what they have. Are they rich? Are they just like balling like that? Or are they just really financially irresponsible? Zaraf, welcome in. Can't talk publicly about. I'm so diabolical. Look, a fox beat the elf for real. sorry. I just... Sorry. Kitty. Yeah, YouTube chat. Hi, Carlos. Good to have you here. Good to have you here. Very good to see you. Meow. Hi, Nate. Good to have you here. No, but that's, you talking to the guy? Talking to who? The guy? My moderator? Yeah. Any trigger requests? Mic scratches and tuning fork. Got it, got it, got it. Hi, kitty. Oh, kitty. Sorry. He got caught in the mic. Little beast man, welcome in, welcome. Thank you for Kitsune. Mike Scratchers and then a good vampire. Got it. Do you really want me to like mama bird for you, Jaybird? Okay, sorry chat. I'm gonna spit in your ear really quickly. So mute for just a second if you don't want to hear that. Alright. You ready? There you go. I'm Bungie. I'm Bungie Bird. So bad. I'm sorry. Neutral, welcome in, thank you for the Kitsune attacks. Connor, thank you for your Kitsune attacks. Very good to see you. Hello, how are you doing? Look, Jaybird asked, I delivered, okay? It's not my job to question things. Only my job to deliver. You okay? Yeah, of course. Hello, Big Papa. Hope you do. Hope you are. I can't read. Helping PG and. What? No, Moolaboo's just not making any sense. Hi. Good to see you. Have you not gotten. Ooh, that was a nice turkey. I like that. Chef Capri, welcome in. Capri, yeah. Yep, I pronounced that correctly. No, people don't normally ask me for Mama Bird or Spit Redeems. But it does happen from time to time. And I have no problem doing it. Good night, Carlos. Take care. Call you old? 823 is not old. That's a good bird. You're looking day over 500. Thank you. Thank you. That's so sweet. Landmiller? I can't pronounce things. I'm a VTuber. Welcome in, Nick with follow. With 8 tails? Yes, yes I do. Yeah. And 8's my lucky number, so that works out. Big yawn. Big yawn for the kitty. Nobody gonna match your freak. Yeah. Melted by them first. You're gonna be cute at first, doesn't it? You tell everyone how happy you are. He's so cute. Oh, bless you. Bless you. Sorry. Here's the sneeze. He's sneezy kitty. Nekunya. Welcome in. Oh, kitchen. Sorry, Shop. Scary. Sorry, I didn't mean to jump scare anyone with a kitty sneeze. Good vampire for your midnight. Midnight. You're such a good vampire. Yes, you are. You're such a good vampire. You're my good vampire. Lola Boo, thank you for the Kitsune attack. Oh, you're so cute. Sorry, the kitty being so cute. And thank you for your hydrate. good puppy. Elijah, you're such a good puppy. Yes, you are. You're such a good puppy, Elijah. Yeah. You're my good puppy. Well, now she woke up. Sorry. I don't know if you guys heard her little honk shoes. That was the front door. The front door sometimes pops or creaks like that. She just jolted awake. I'm so sorry, baby. Go back to sleep. Go back to bed. Bloops, please. Got it. Bloop. 7 tacos? And you didn't share any? And you didn't share any? And you didn't eat 8? 8 is my lucky number. Why stop at 7? Go for it. Go for an 8. Why not? Casey, welcome in. Hi. Oni-san, thank you for your 25 stream streak. Ear cupping, please? Alright. If you were in a relationship, what is the role you would fill? What do you mean? What do you mean tonight? What do you mean, what's the role? Girlfriend? Girlfriend? What do you mean? I'm confused. She's never been once, so she's confused. Fuck you, Vegeta. Fuck you. Good wolf? Yes, you can. Casey. You're such a good wolf. Yes, you are. You're such a good wolf. You're my good wolf. Yes, you are, Casey. You'd be the man, figuratively, of a relation. Thanks, Oni-san. Thank you. Yeah, I would be the man of the relationship. I can cook. I can cook midnight, but I'd much rather be working. I'd much rather be the breadwinner. I feel like I would get very bored being a housewife, you know? I don't think I could just like sit at home and like la-di-da, you know? I can have all your tacos. Thank you, Lulu. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'd be the stay home, gladly. Be like Mr. Clean Out. Yeah, you'd keep the house clean. You promise? You promise to do chores? If I'm gonna be the breadwinner, you can't sit around and play video games all day, right? You can play video games, but you have to get the chores done first. Or I'm gonna come home and if the house is dirty, I'm gonna be very upset. Or have a boy wife. I'd rather us both be working. I'd like to be a dual income household. I don't care if you're working a minimum wage job. I feel like it's better than not working, you know? Ideally we would be a dual income household. Because I'm gonna be so honest, I don't feel like taking care of a man-child, you know? Like, you gotta be contributing somehow. I agree with that. Have some purpose for your life that involves money. Exactly. Yeah. Early retirement, true. Yes, very true. But I got laid off and I'm looking. That's good. That's good. At least you're looking. I've known people who got laid off and just didn't look for a job after that. And went, oh well, I guess I'm moving back in with parents. No. Absolutely not. That, for me, in a relationship, that would not fly. That would not fly. No. No, we are not living in our parents' basements. We are adults. We can learn to work a job and do adult things ourselves. You can't constantly rely on your parents, because at some point, whether you like it or not, they're gonna die. At some point, they're going to die. And if you don't work a job and you don't learn how to save money, if they die, even if you get an inheritance when they die, right? Even if they leave a lot of money to you, if you've always relied on them for money, then you never learned yourself how to save money. So you're going to burn through that inheritance very, very quickly. Yeah. So they use ChatGPT as self-therapy. Yikes, yikes. Yeah. No. So for me, if I were to look for a partner, financial responsibility is very important. Is very, very important. You're coming. Najai, hello. Good to see you. You don't want to live in a basement? You don't want to pull a Cinder? You know Cinder and Red used to live in, Red's parents' basement. You don't find that romantic? You wouldn't like to live in your parents' basement with me? You could have your own VTuber waifu in your parents' basement. Yeah, that doesn't sound like... It doesn't sound like fun. Very welcome in. Yeah, I just think it's very much so a red flag to me when someone goes, oh, I lost my job. Oh well, guess I'm jobless. I don't feel like applying for a new job. I'm gonna move back in with the parents. I'm gonna mooch off of them. Not having a sense of urgency to have your own financial and just in general independence is a very big red flag as an adult. Unless you have done everything you can, everything in your power. You've applied to jobs and people just aren't hiring you. And you've actually tried to apply to jobs, right? Something that pisses me off. Something that pisses me off is when people, I've had friends who say that they are looking for a job and they're trying so hard to find a job, and the job market's just terrible right now, right? And yes, the job market is terrible, but working a minimum wage job, especially if you don't have a degree, especially if you don't have a college degree, working a minimum wage job, even for a month or two until you find a higher paying job, is better than not having one at all, right? So when I've had people come up to me and be like, no, but like the job market's so terrible and I just can't find a job and nowhere's hiring me, and I submitted my application. I submitted my my resume. My immediate reply to people is, okay, have you gone in person? Have you walked into the store, to the restaurant, to whatever you're applying to, and asked to speak to the manager and handed them your resume in person? Because I was a general manager during my gap year. Before I started university at 19 years old, I was a general manager. I was in charge of hiring, I was in charge of payroll, I was in charge of everything a general manager is in charge of, right? And as a general manager, I got hundreds of resumes through Indeed. Did I look at all of them? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No. But the people that walked in to the store and asked to speak to me and handed me a physical copy of their resume always got an interview. They didn't always get the job, but the people that handed me their resume in person, who took the time to come into the store and hand me their resume in person, always secured the interview. The people that applied online, I might not even have glanced at their resume for more than 10 seconds. Taking the time to stand out and taking the 5-10 minutes of your day that it takes to walk into the store will make a huge difference, especially at minimum wage jobs. The job market always has been terrible starting out. Janitor for my first IT job. Clean bathrooms, haul garbage. Yeah. I try to say, but when you don't have a job, finding a job is your job. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. No, if you didn't come in prepared, you probably wouldn't get the interview. But if you come in, ask if we're hiring, my immediate answer is, yeah, we are. Do you have a resume on hand? No? Okay, come back to me with a resume. Right? and we can talk about an interview. Or if they had a resume on hand, I would be like, okay, do I have time today for an interview? No? Okay. Well then, are you free at this time this week? Right? Being prepared, having a resume on hand, and yeah, it's so important. It's so important. It's hard to find a minimum wage job sometimes. I've worked 3 minimum wage jobs. Midnight. I worked at a fast food Korean barbecue restaurant. I worked basically like Panda, but KBBQ, you know? Very Americanized, but yeah. I worked at a boba shop, and I worked at a actual fancy KBBQ restaurant. And all 3 jobs, I walked in, I asked to speak to the general manager, I handed them my resume, and I secured the job within the week. Right? I have a 100% success rate with walking into a store and handing my resume to someone and securing the interview and then the job. Yeah. No, I get it. Look, we all want to be like Elon Musk level rich, never have to work a day in our lives. Fucking retire early. But most of us don't get that luxury, right? Most of us have to work to feed ourselves, to have a place to live. And it's all just quality of life stuff. I guess if you're okay with living in your parents' basement and not working a job, then good for you. But I think if you live in your parents' basement and you don't have a job and you don't plan on getting a job, then you shouldn't plan on getting a partner. Because you might be okay living like that, but how can you expect another person to be okay with that? As a gent who works a full and part-time job, I can attest to that. Yes. Yeah, I worked almost 80 hours a week during my gap year. I worked 60 hours a week as a general manager at the boba shop, and I worked 20 a week as a hostess. Yes, that is gallant. You are very smart for that. You are very, very smart for that. Because too many people have one resume. They have one resume and they think it's one size fit all. It is not. I promise you it is not. If you are applying for a customer service job, your skills and your experience listed should be very, very different from a data-driven job, right? You need people don't tailor their resumes. And I think that's the biggest red flag. Why should someone hire you for a customer service job if you don't have any experience with that, right? But if I see that you have customer service experience, I'm more likely to hire someone with experience than without. Now that's a lot of evolution plushies. Yes, there is. I have a plushie addiction. Hoping to get an internship sooner or later. Internships are very important, but you can do without. It's really 50-50, and it depends on the career you want to go into. Yes, it is the life-size Flareon. It's a very outdated photo. My plushie collection has grown a lot bigger than since this picture, broski. But this is the most organized picture I have of my plushies. So I have the life-size Eevee, the life-size Flareon, the life-size Jolteon, and life-size Vaporeon at the moment. I still need to get Espeon, Umbreon, Leafeon, Glaceon, Sylveon. Life-size Startermon? Oh, from ZA, those ones, yeah. I saw them. Plus Eevee and Vulpix, very nice, very nice. Yeah, I don't know if you can tell from the photo, because it's a bit small on the screen, but I have, there are, up in the front row, there's Zorua, there's Vulpix, there's Nickit, and Fennekin. It's all the Fox Pokemon. Hi, greetings from Mexico, how are you? I'm doing well, hello. I don't know how to pronounce. Also Scavenger Rockman. I don't know how to pronounce this user. Welcome in, lovely to have you here. How are you really spending the ghost play? No, I just scam chat. No. A good portion of my spending goes to plushies, but I don't think it's that bad. I think I probably spend about $250 a year on plushies, which still is a lot, mind you, but like $250 for the whole year. What? It's like $20 a month on plushies. If you like average, I don't think it's that bad. It could be worse. Eduardo, Education. Gosh. Okay, Eduardo. I'm so I'm so lost. Can I call you? Can I call you Eduardo? Hello, puppy girl. Good to see you again. Yes. My goal right now, broski, is just collect the rest of the life-size evolutions. But I need Pokemon Center to restock them. They restocked the Flareon, Jolteon, Vaporeon, but I need them to restock Espeon, Umbreon, Leafeon, Glaceon, Sylveon. Yeah, I didn't grab them for pre-order. I only grabbed them recently. 500. Yes, they are. They are 500 each. Yeah, Pikachu. Yes. Yeah, I do have a blushing addiction. Oh my god, I posted my plushie photo to Reddit. I joined r/PokePlush. Sorry, I had to check Reddit. I can try and make you laugh, can you? Go ahead. Yeah, I'm just an Eevee. I'm just an Eevee collector. Do you know the puppy in Spanish is like papi? Like daddy. Is it? I thought, well, I know dog is perro. Do you know it better than one Rowan? Two? I don't know. But two! Oh my god. Rowan, thank you for the follow. What? How'd you duplicate yourself? Quaxley and Sobby. Very good. You like water types? I see. Do you know cat in German is... I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. No way. Is it really midnight? Foxy, welcoming. Thank you for the care package. No, you're just a liar. Cats. Hello, Kitsune. Everything bien? Everything is good. Hello, Eduardo. Good to see you. This is Ellie. Welcome again. Hope to come more often. Yeah, it would be good to see you around more often. Thank you for the hydrate on Eduardo. Thank you. Grounded Ghost, welcome in. Thank you for the Kitsune attacks and the lurk. A good boy? Yes. Dress. You're such a good boy. Yes, you are. You're such a good boy. Yeah. You're my good boy. More trees on Earth to start. Really? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think Midnight's just trying to lie to me. I think Midnight's just trying to get away with how much they can gaslight me. Doesn't sound correct. I refuse to believe that there's more trees than stars. A 2015 study? Do we trust the 2015 study? Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know, man. A study by who? This doesn't. This there. Really? I hadn't heard your voice that deep before. This deep? I can like, I think for ASMR I do normally talk a tiny bit deeper. And a bit fancier. Yeah, and a bit fancier than I normally do. Right, because this is the ASMR voice where I think it's a bit deeper and slightly smoother and a bit more fancy. But then, like, you know, this is just. I can just talk like a normal person too. And this is just like the regular speaking voice. So, yeah, I do think my ASMR voice might be slightly deeper and a bit more fancy. Way different than when we were playing Pink? Yeah, well, you want me to speak in my ASMR voice for Pink? Be like, oh my god, so amazing, Pochita. You climbed that rock, Pochita. The first hour, a while ago, your voice was normal. Now it's so deep. I think I just go in and out. I think I just go in and out of ASMR voice, really. Yeah. Cause like, talking normally is like a lot quicker, right? Cause it's a bit more natural for me, right? So it's like, It's a bit higher, yeah, and it's quicker, and it's IDK. IDK. I I don't know what I don't know what to classify like my normal speaking voice as, you know? Um I don't know if my like normal speaking voice, if you can like really if you can really tell where I'm from. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? Um but yeah. And then ASMR I do slow it down a bit. Yeah. There's people, yeah, probably. Probably asleep. But I think like the the lower tone is a lot more smooth, and it's just better for ASMR. Yeah, I think it's a bit more calming, more grounding. But I can talk like a teenager if you want. Soft breathing, got it, got it. I can try, but Chunker. Oh, she's awake. Hey, baby. Could I get some furs? We'll see if we can get some furs out of her. I don't know. Is the difference okay? Is the difference between my regular speaking voice and my ASMR voice? It's not like, I don't know, it's not shocking, is it? I think it's still like, okay, that's the same person. Yeah? DBZ, welcome in. Thank you for the Kitsune tax. Bad difference, good difference. Is my regular speaking voice annoying? Let me. Feedback appreciated. You sound like the same person? That's good, that's good, that's good. Like my voice, or you sound fine with it. Thanks, Vegeta. Thank you, thank you. I don't know if Kitty wants to go. She's chilling. She's chilling. She's eating up the attention, but she's not purring. I think it's the wind outside that you hear. I think it's windy. So sorry. There we go. This took a while. Yeah. Oh, that is the wind outside. Calm down. I don't know. You want me to? my vocal range is very interesting. Hi, Havoc. Welcome in. Lovely to have you here. Welcome. Yeah, my vocal range this is about as deep as I can go without straining my voice. I mean, you guys have heard Daddy Sune before. That strains my voice quite a bit. Yeah. The ASMR voice doesn't strain my voice at all. It's very easy to do as well. Usagi, hi, welcome in. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you guys have heard Daddy Sune before. Daddy what? You haven't heard Daddy Sune? Okay. Okay. I got you, Casey. Casey, you're such a good wolf. Yes, you are. Your daddy is a good wolf. Yeah. That's like the deepest I can go, but it definitely strains my voice quite a bit. A barrage of kisses. You like the daddy voice? It puts a lot of strain on my vocal cords. It's very hard for me to go that deep and that raspy. Yeah. And then like I could like fucking like baby voice, like woo girl, like type shit, but I don't know. It's hard to do it. It's hard to do that one for me as well, right? Plus, I'm not a fan of it. I really, I would much rather lean into the mommy, into the mommy voice and everything, because it doesn't strain my vocal cords whatsoever, right? But like baby voice or like woo girl voice definitely does. So also, plus I don't, personally, for myself especially, I find it very weird as an adult to lean into like a younger little kid kind of aesthetic, you know? Like I know some women do have a lot more feminine or a lot more younger sounding voices. But I find it so weird as a grown adult to be talking like a fucking child. What voice do I have under the mommy voice is the ASMR voice. Is the ASMR voice. This is the most I could do for you, for mommy. Yeah, no. I don't do anything like really special for mommy voice. It's just ASMR voice. Heartbeat. I don't like the daddy voice. Wink, wink. Don't do it, please. Wink, wink. The daddy voice is hard for me. It's very hard for me to do. Again, it strains my vocal cords. So I don't do it often. Midnight, what's with you, what's with you, dropping all these fun facts? Giovanni, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Lovely to have you here. Hola, hello, welcome in. Ian Multiverse. Good to see you again. Hi. I don't know. I'm of the mentality that if you're going to come into my stream and and call me anything that's not Kitsune, right? Or some variation of my username, I would much rather prefer to be called mommy than like princess. Princess or baby. I like the the nurturing, feeling of people calling me mommy. The princess weirds me out. Very social. Princess is too little girlish for me. Sir Bloodworth, welcome in, thank you for the follow. And that works too, Bochita, that works too. See you next stream, good night. Good night, take care, get some rest. Yeah, I mean, Bochita, it took me a while. It took me quite a while to get used to people calling me mommy. Yeah. The first time it happened, I was like, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Now it's really whatever. Do you like it when I'm fine with it, I'm fine with it. I don't call anyone mommy, plus I don't know you like that. Fair enough. I've only called one person mommy, and that's Sleepy Sore. And I just do it to mess with her. Speaking of, I'm gonna mess with her right now. Do I DM her mother? Or do I DM her? Or do I DM her grandma? What, do I rage bait her? Zen? Is it Zen, Bochita? I feel like it's Zen. Yeah, that's the only thing I find slightly odd is is I'm a bit young. I'm a bit young to be quite a few of your mothers, but you know, whatever. Only 330 years old. Yeah. Such a young vampire. You had an ad on ASMR. Really? Sorry. That doesn't normally happen. No, like I said, I'm a bit young. I'm a bit young to be some of your mothers, but it is what it is. That's alright. I don't know. I don't know how old you are, but you don't. Oh, interesting. Okay. Let's see. We are pretty much at our 3-hour mark. Breakthrough worked. Hi, fucking Esp. Ooh, fuck you, Espion. Hi, Immortal Love Stealer. Welcome. The rage bait's working a bit too well. I DM sleepy grandma. What doing? And Sora goes, bitch, I was showering. I go, heh. She goes, the audacity. I go, my bad, granny. It was redeemed. I'm sorry. Sora. It's redeemed. I have to for the redeem. Hi, we're about to end, Love Stealer. I do apologize. I normally do longer streams over the weekends, but we've been a bit busy lately due to my capstone project. At least I shower. Yeah, I should shower. What did Espeon do? What did Espeon do? Why are you betting? Oh, because Espeon was the one that redeemed for me. Alright, let's do water globes really quickly for you, Casey. And that'll be the last stream of the night, last redeem of the night. And we're gonna... Came back, I made my money back. That's huge. What card? And then... yeah, water globes and stream. Fun stuff. Sor, I have a question for you. Can you read Mandel? What is it? Yeah, can you wait? Can you... Hold up. It's very small. It's very small. It's not like a huge text that you need to read. Can you... What do you mean, no such thing? Can you read... Okay, can you read the characters? Sora's getting her mum. Alright. So, that is the end of stream. EV card! Whoa, that's cool. That's nice cards, Love Stealer. Lucky. Alright. Take care, everyone. Thank you all for being here. The next stream will be Wednesday. I probably will not stream tomorrow because I have an assignment due tomorrow. So, yeah. But I hope you all have a wonderful night. It was nice having you here. And yeah, next stream is Wednesday. Good luck with your project and your car search. Thank you. Have a wonderful night. Good night, Pochita. Good night, Shallow Xiao. Good night, Midnight. Good night, RBZ. Good night, Auto Demonic. Good night, Love Stealer. Good night, RBZ. Good night, Jaybird. Good night, Jackon. Good night, Espion. Good night, Casey. Good night, Sleepy Zor. Good night, Pochita. Good night, Alex. Good night, Gomez. We got everyone's good nights. Everyone get their good night. Alright. Take care, everyone. Good night, Espion. Good night. Take care, everyone. Hope to see you again soon. Wednesday.